First and foremost, I'm sorry. What's up, everyone? I know it's been a really long time since you guys have seen the beautiful concoction, the beautiful creation, the 5.3 budget build V8 that me and Ben built almost beyond 2 years now at this point. Greetings from outer space.
That's how I was going to start too.
Been a long time, so I'm back. It's back. It's still here. It hasn't gone anywhere. And I wanted to make this video because I realized it's been way too long since I've talked about this thing, since we've done any work on this thing, since it's been on the channel. It's been over a year. And I apologize for that. First and foremost, I'm sorry. I know a lot of you subscribed to see this build come to life, hit the ground running, smoke some tires, and have fun. That is still going to happen. That is still going to happen. I promise you that. Like I said, I'm sorry it took so long. This video is about the main things that I want to cover. I want to bring a lot of you new subs up to date. So we recently hit 20,000 subscribers. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, that means everything. I never thought, I don't say never thought, but we're finally here, and that's amazing. And I'm super stoked, and that's actually what's inspiring me to get back in the garage and get back to working again, because now I've got 20,000 of you expecting this thing to get done. I want to get it done because I really want to drive and I really want to complete this project, and I know you guys want to get it done because you want to see it done. You've been here. A lot of you have been here throughout the entire thing, and for those of you that are new, I know you want to see it get done. That's why you joined, is to see this build fire up for the first time. We're going to get this done. Now, there's a couple things that we need to do first, a couple really important things.
Commence operation. Vacuum suck.
One of the main things is fuel. We need to get fuel supplied to the engine. The factory fuel pump will not hold up to the power numbers that we're after.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. If I push it any harder, the whole thing will blow.
Will the wiring supply the pump that we're going to be using?
It's hot. Damn hot. Real hot.
So we're going to have to be updating the wiring for the fuel system, as well as the pump hanger itself will have to get modified, as well as a few other tidbits here and there. So we're going to be focused on a budget fuel system that we can share with you guys, and hopefully if you are doing a similar IS300 to LS swap, you can use this to help guide yourself in that way as well. So what I have here in my hands are both two hellcat pumps. They're basically a Walbro 450 or 525 depending on the generation, and these are known to flow, as you know, they're from a hellcat, so they're known to flow upwards of 700-800 horsepower fine. We're only aiming for around 400 to 500, about 3 to 4 naturally aspirated, and then we're going to aim for about 5, maybe hit 6 just because we can, with a boost. Do you speak English? With turbo. Should be plenty fuel pump for our needs. That being said, we are still going to need a better relay and fuse setup, and then we're going to have to redo the lines, and we're going to run through all that with you guys so you can see exactly what we're doing in a budget sense, how we're going to get it done. Again, you can get those hellcat pumps brand new for like 150 bucks on Amazon, which is insane for a pump that's going to flow as much as it can. Bargain right there. Those were actually donated to the build from Ben. May or may not know he does work in the performance field, so those were pulled out of some hellcats that were getting upgraded with larger pumps. They're still good. They were good when they came out of the car. They should still be good. When it comes to fuel injectors, again, we're going to be looking for somewhere around the 750 to 850 cc range. Really good budget deal around the 650 cc range. I might look at that, but I like to have a low duty cycle on the fuel system, so I don't want to get 500, 600 cc injectors and then have them maxed out because we're trying to make 400 horsepower. So it's always good to get the larger injector than what you need and then down tune it so you have a lower duty cycle. That way your engine and everything else is happier for a longer period of time. Less duty, makes more power. It's just all around a better way to go. We are going to need to source some fuel rails, and then we are going to pretty much just map out the entire fuel system. So we're going to start with the pump and the pump wiring. We'll move up to the front with the rails and the injectors, and then we'll meet in the middle with the lines. Good way to go about tackling the fuel system. That way we can get this one and done. Once the fuel is done, like tackled, at that point we're going to start focusing on the front accessories of the engine. Front accessories, we're more than likely going to go with the F-body front accessory drive. Now the F-body front accessory drive, what that looks like, it would be coming from like a Camaro or a Firebird Trans Am with an LS engine in it, so the V8, SS, Z28, WS6, that sort of thing. It'll be mounted pretty flush, say about here. So that should give us everything that we need. Alternators and stuff will be on the lower end. We're going to be running pretty much all factories set up there. So factory alternator, factory power steering pump, factory idlers, water pump, all the factory stuff should be fine. I ideally would like to do it all brand new, but in a budget sense, I may try to source some things used. Maybe not, we'll see. Here's what's up next after fuel. We're going to go ahead and tackle the front accessory drive. Once the front accessory drive and the fuel are on, at that point, it'll be loud as fook, but we could actually go ahead and fire the engine up at that point, just a test fire, just to make sure it's going to fire, and then kill it immediately. There's no headers or anything, so it'd be really super loud. So we may not do that, may wait to get the headers on. I gotta figure out, well, there's a swap kit with the headers that I can get. That's on. It'll be really motivating to get everything else done. So we still need a transmission, we still need a drive shaft, still need to get part of the rear suspension taken care of. Really not that far off from having this thing at least fired up to where we can hear it for the first time, give it a couple revs, and really get fired up ourselves about this build and getting it done. Signature color purple, it's my favorite color purple, and the channel's been using the color for a while, so we went ahead and kept that theme going with the block. The car itself will also be either painted, wrapped, or plasti dipped in a similar purple as well when that time comes. So more on that later. Now you can see we need to go ahead and relocate the brake master, or the brake ABS module. I'm actually going to go ahead and be deleting that since it will be a drift car. I don't want ABS on it. So that's one of the next projects that you'll see us complete here. We'll be deleting and relocating the brake from that spot right there. So the inside, as you can tell, still needs quite a bit of work. Front seats will be getting ripped out. We're putting in some race seats, ideally some Brids, but I did find a really nice set of Corbos, so I may go with those instead because they're a lot more cost effective and they look just as nice. We change, of course, the dash and all that stuff will remain. We'll build a custom center panel. That way we can have all the important vitals that we need. Of course, it's going to be 5-speed swapped or 6-speed swapped. It's already got the wide mirror on it from the previous owner. That's fine, I don't care. It'll need some work. Being a race car, we can leave it gutted for the most part. It'll be the last thing to go back together, so that's fine with me. The other part we've already touched is the back seats. The rear ones, the original ones were really bad, and I found these when I was looking for the door and went ahead and snagged them because they looked good enough. For the new subscribers, I just kind of wanted to go over a quick background of the engine that we have right here. Since you guys are just joining, again, thank you very much for joining us. We really do appreciate it. So what we have right here started out life as a 4.8 LS engine, or the LQ variant, because we did pull it out of a van. We went ahead and bumped it up to a 5.3 by way of using a 5.3 crankshaft, rods, and pistons. Internals, we have all Gen 4 internals. Rods and pistons are factory, but they are brand new. The bearings themselves are upgraded coated H bearings. We honed the block ourselves. Are just, like I said, factory 799 heads that me and my friend Ben, again, we ported them ourselves. Our first time ever porting heads. So we're really curious and anxious to see how it's going to run. And hopefully we're going to see some good gains at top end from that. So we shall see once we get this thing up and running. From there, we did fully built valve train. So the inside of the heads, double beehive springs, retainers, so all of the valve train has been upgraded. We did the trunnion upgrade. I can insert that video here as well. Heads have been done. It should be able to breathe and rev very well. very free. Should be very fun on that sort of thing. On the inside, we do have upgraded oil pump. It's a Melling high performance, high pressure oil pump. Running an LS9 camshaft. Very curious to see how that runs. It's a very mild camshaft. Should still give us good mid-range torque. Low to mid-range torque, which is what we want. This is going to be a very fun drift car and a street car. Racing oil pan here on bottom. I can link that video as in the part number down below as well. So for those of you who are doing an LS swap into a IS300 or a similar chassis to where the sump needs to be in front of the cross member, you're going to want the GTO style oil pan, and the Ken Racing oil pan is that style, and it comes with some baffles. It comes with bungs on either side for your dipstick and for oil pressure sending units and wherever else you may be. So you may need. So it does come outfitted with a lot of good things to use there. So I can link that down below for anybody that needs to use that too. Also, we've got a super huge announcement we wanted to share with you guys. So it's a new year. That means new beginnings, new projects, and new businesses. So in order to help fund this project and life and the YouTube channel and to fulfill goals and dreams that we have launched a brand new company, Fruit Mana. Links in the description below. It's an all natural 100% fruit juice that made by yours truly here at home. It's shipped out. So everything is made to order and then shipped out accordingly. Sample bottle right here. So it's 100% fruit juice. We've got strawberries, pineapple, banana, and some lime with a little bit of honey and vanilla added hints. Made with premium alkaline water. So no artificial flavors, no high fructose corn syrup, no additives, no chemicals, just juice, fruits blended in alkaline water. The Fruit Mana is now launched. Everything is made to order. I'm going to ship it out immediately. Once it's done, it gets shipped out wherever your location is. So if you'd like to try it out, if you want to support the channel, if you've been looking for a way to support the channel, help get these builds pumped out and done, or if you just want to try something new that is 100% real and natural and healthy, full of potassium, minerals, and anyone that places an order with the link in the description below is going to experience 10% off as a thank you from me to you for believing in us, supporting the channel, supporting the business. We thank you very much. I'm super excited for you guys to try it out. It's super good. I've been making this for myself and friends and family for like the past couple years, and I was like, you know what, let me just put this on the market and see what happens. Who knows, maybe it can blow up, and I'd love to sponsor more builds, more drivers, more skaters, like all sorts of things. So there's a lot of things planned with this endeavor, and I really hope you guys enjoy it as much as I enjoy making it. So please check us out down below. Place your order, 10% off, and I thank you very much. Remember to go out there, do something awesome. Peace.
Let's see your genuine reaction.
Was that Simon?
Huh?
That Simon?
No, this is my own drink.
That's good.
You like it? Awesome.
That's good.
Awesome.
The hellcat.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Yeah, sweet.